Good. Good morning and welcome to Live Without Limits, Reach Personal Success on a Daily Basis. My name is Davida Shinsky, and today I'm excited to have you join us on this journey for personal success. Each episode will explore practical tips, inspiring stories, and expert advice on to help you live your best life. So let's dive in. On today's episode, we're going to discuss the powerful and transformative topic, taking back your power and emotions. Life often throws us challenges and situations that can leave us feeling powerless or overwhelmed. But the truth is, we have the ability to reclaim our power and manage our emotions in a way that fuels our personal growth and success. So, in this episode, we'll explore strategies and insights to help you harness your inner strength and navigate your emotions with confidence and resilience. Let me share a personal story that set the tone for today's discussion. A few years ago, I found myself in a situation where I felt completely out of control. I was overwhelmed with work, personal responsibilities, and the pressure to meet everyone's expectations. I felt like I was constantly reacting to everything around me rather than being a in charge of my own life. It was a frustrating and exhausting experience. One day, after a particularly challenging week, I decided enough was enough. I realized that I wanted things to change. I needed to take back my power and learn to manage my emotions effectively. I started by setting boundaries, practicing mindfulness, and focusing on what I could control. It wasn't easy, but over time, I began to feel more empowered and in tune with my emotions. This journey taught me that the importance of taking proactive steps to reclaim my power and emotions. And that's what I want to share with you today. So, personal power is the ability to take control of your own life and make decisions that align with your values and goals and influence your own circumstances. It's about being proactive rather than reactive, setting boundaries and confidently asserting your needs and desires. Personal power is not about controlling others, it's about mastering your own responses to the world around you. When you harness your personal power, you become the author of your own story, making choices that lead to growth, fulfillment, and success. Emotions play a crucial role in our daily lives and decision making processes. They are our internal compass guiding us through various experiences and helping us understand our reactions to different situations. Emotions can motivate us, provide value, insights, and enhance our connections with others. However, if not managed properly, emotions can also lead to impulsive decisions, misunderstandings, and conflicts. By recognizing and understanding our emotions, we can make more informed and balanced decisions that align with our long term goals. One common misconception about power and emotions is the belief that emotions make us weak. In reality, emotions are a natural and essential part of being human. You provide us, or rather, your emotions provide us with the important information about our needs, desires, and boundaries. Ignoring or suppressing emotions can lead to negative consequences such as increased stress, anxiety, and even physical health issues. Another misconception is that having personal power means domineering or controlling. True personal power comes from self awareness, self regulation, and empathy, not from overpowering others. Embracing and understanding our emotions can actually make us stronger and more resilient, enabling us to navigate life's challenges with grace and confidence. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is self assessment. So let's get started with a brief self assessment to help you identify areas where you may have given away your power. Take a moment to reflect on the following questions. Do you often say yes to things that you want to say no to? Do you frequently rely on others to make decisions for you, even when it affects your own life? Are you easily influenced by others' opinions or emotions? Do you find yourself seeking validation and approval from others more than trusting your own judgment? Do you struggle to express your needs and desires opening openly and confidently? Answering these questions honestly can help you pinpoint areas where you need to relinquish your personal power. Or rather, let's say it this way, where you might be relinquishing your personal power. So recognizing these areas is the first step to reclaiming it. There are several common scenarios where you tend to lose your power. Toxic relationships. And this is something I'm very familiar with because I grew up in a home where it was very toxic. I had a father that physically abused and a mother that psychologically, physically, and financially abused just to gain her own power. In relationships, whether romantic, familial, or friendships, one might feel pressured to conform to the other person's expectations, sacrificing your own needs and desires. In a professional setting, you might feel unable to voice your opinions or ideas, leading to feelings of helplessness and frustration. Our inner dialogue can be our biggest critic, constantly doubting oneself or engaging in negative self talk that can erode self confidence and personal power. So, what are some signs of power loss? It's important to recognize the signs that indicate that you may be losing your power and control over your emotions, feeling constantly overwhelmed or anxious can be a sign that you're not in control of your circumstances. Lack of motivation, feeling unmotivated or indifferent about your goals and aspirations can indicate a loss of personal power. Resentment and bitterness, frequently feeling resentful or bitter, especially in relationships or at work, can be a sign that your boundaries are being crossed. Avoiding difficult conversations or procrastinating on an important task can indicate a lack of confidence and personal power. Physical manifestations such as fatigue, headaches, or muscle tension can often be linked to emotional stress and power. By identifying these signs and scenarios, you can begin to take steps toward reclaiming your personal power and managing your emotions more effectively. Remember, the goal is to empower yourself to live a life that aligns with your values and aspirations. Setting boundaries, and this is really important, is crucial for maintaining your personal power and protecting your emotional well being. Boundaries help you define what is acceptable behavior from others and ensure that your needs and values are respected. So, here are some practical tips for establishing boundaries. Identify your limits. Reflect on what makes you feel comfortable and what doesn't. Understand your physical, emotional, and mental limits. Be direct and assertive when expressing your boundaries. Use I statements to convey your needs, such as I need time to myself after work to recharge. Consistently reinforce your boundaries. If you make exceptions often, others may not take your boundaries seriously. Learn to say no because saying no is a powerful way to maintain your boundaries. Practice saying it respectfully but firmly. Pay attention to your feelings and reactions. If you feel resentment or discomfort, it might be a sign that boundaries have been crossed. Now, let's talk about self awareness and mindfulness, which are essential for regaining control over your emotions and maintaining personal power. Practice mindfulness. Engage in mindfulness exercises like meditation, deep breathing, or journaling to stay present and aware of your thoughts and feelings. Take time to reflect on your experiences and emotions. Understand what triggers your emotions and how you typically respond. You need to reflect regularly. Monitor your self talk and be aware of your inner dialogue. Notice when you're being self critical or negative and aim to shift those thoughts to more positive and constructive ones. Regularly check in with yourself to assess how you're feeling. This helps you address emotions before they become overwhelming. Positive affirmations and self talk can significantly boost your confidence and power. To create affirmations, develop positive affirmations that resonate with you, such as I am capable and strong. I control my own destiny. I deserve respect. Repeat daily, incorporating affirmations into your daily routines. Repeat them in the morning, before bed, or whenever you need a confidence boost. Challenge negative thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking negative thoughts, I want you to challenge those thoughts with evidence. To the contrary, replace them with positive affirmations. Visualization, or rather, visualize your success and positive outcomes. Picture yourself achieving your goals and handling challenges with confidence. And I think this is often where some people fall short because they don't know how to paint that picture in the head of where they want to be. Because once you've done that, then you can actually see yourself achieving that goal. Seeking support from friends, family, or professionals is important for maintaining your personal power and emotional health. Talk to loved ones. Share your feelings and challenges with trusted friends or family members. They can offer support, encouragement, and a fresh perspective. Another thing you need to consider is joining support groups where you can connect with others who have similar experiences and challenges. This is really important because you don't want to feel isolated or as though you're the only one going through it. And by joining support groups, you have other people who have experienced what you've experienced that can truly help you. Also, the last thing to think about is seek professional help because if anything else, if you can't handle it, there's someone who can help you by teaching you and working with you to develop new skills. Setting boundaries is crucial for maintaining your personal power and protecting your emotional well being. Boundaries help define what is acceptable and unacceptable behavior from others and ensure that your needs and values are respected. So, here are some practical tips to think of how to establish boundaries, identify your limits, reflect on your physical, emotional, and mental limits to understand what you can tolerate and where you need to set boundaries. Communicate clearly. Be direct and assertive when communicating your boundaries to others. Use I statements and express your needs and feelings without blaming or criticizing. Be consistent. Consistency is key to maintaining boundaries. Reinforce them regularly and do not compromise on what is important to you. Learn to say no. Practice saying no to requests or demands that overstep your boundaries. Remember, it's okay to prioritize your well being. Now, what do we want to get into when we talk about awareness and mindfulness? Play a vital role in regaining control over your emotions. They help you stay present, recognize your emotional triggers, and respond thoughtfully rather than react too impulsively. Here's how to incorporate these practices into your daily life. Mindful breathing. Take a few minutes each day to focus on your breath. This simple practice can calm your mind and increase your awareness of the present moment. Reflective journaling. When you spend time each day journaling about your thoughts and feelings, this helps you understand your emotional patterns and identify those areas where you have growth. Regular check ins. Periodically check in with yourself throughout the day and assess your emotional state and make adjustments as needed. Positive affirmations and self talk are powerful tools to boosting confidence and personal power. They help reshape your mindset and reinforce your self worth. So, here are some techniques to improve your self talk. Daily affirmations. Start your day with positive affirmations that resonate with you personally. I am capable of being confident, and or I have the power to create positive changes in my life. Challenge negative thoughts. When negative thoughts arise, challenge them by questioning their validity and replacing them with positive, empowering statements. Celebrate small wins, acknowledging and celebrate your achievements. Because no matter how small, that reinforces positive self talk and builds confidence. Seeking support. When you seek support from friends, family, and professionals, it is important to maintain your emotional health and personal power. So don't hesitate to reach out for help when needed. Sharing your feelings and experiences with someone you trust can provide emotional and valuable perspectives. Consider professional help because if you're struggling with managing your emotions or seeking boundaries, consider seeking help with a therapist or counselor. Why you should join support groups is because they offer a sense of community and understanding from others who may be experiencing similar challenge. So what are some consistent practices like journaling, meditation, and self-reflection is essential for sustaining emotional balance and personal growth. Dedicate time each day to write down your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. This helps you process emotions and gain insights into your behavior. Regular meditation practice can reduce stress, increase self awareness, and improve emotional regulation. Make self reflection a daily habit to assess your progress, identify areas for improvement, and celebrate your growth. Healthy habits play a significant role in maintaining emotional balance and overall well-being. Physical activity releases endorphins, which can improve your mood and reduce stress. Proper nutrition, eating a balanced diet, provides your body and mind with the nutrients needed for optimal functioning. Ensure that you get enough sleep each night to allow your body and mind to rest and rejuvenate. Continual learning and growth is key to sustaining personal and, or rather, personal power and achieving long-term success. So here are some ways that you can keep growing. Reading. Explore books on personal development, psychology, and emotional intelligence to expand your knowledge and skills. Take workshops and seminars. By attending these online or in person, you learn from experts and gain new insights. Podcasts like this one. Listen to a podcast on personal development and related topics to stay inspired and motivated. By incorporating these strategies into your daily life, you can reclaim your personal power and manage your emotions effectively and continue to grow and thrive on your journey to personal success. In today's episode, we explored the concept of reclaiming your power, managing your emotions. We discussed understanding what personal power means and its importance, how emotions impact your daily lives and decision making processes, debunking myths about power, and decision making practices, debunking myths about power and emotions, identifying areas where you may have given away your power, recognizing situations where people often lose power, identifying signs that indicate a loss of power and control over emotions, setting boundaries, the importance of boundaries and how to establish them, using these practices to regain emotional control, techniques for boosting confidence and personal power, the importance of seeking help from friends, family, or professionals, the role of consistency in journaling, meditation, and self reflection, how exercise, nutrition, and sleep contribute to emotional balance, encouraging lifelong listening and personal development. Now, here are a few actionable steps that you can take immediately to start reclaiming your power and emotions. Set boundaries. Now, if you are dealing with someone who is open to discussion, it's easy to set boundaries. But when you're dealing with someone who only wants to hear what they want to hear, it's very difficult to set boundaries. This is why I found that in my experience, the best thing to do with people like that is to have no relationship with them because they literally are mentally ill and only want the control. They don't want to hear your side. They only want to hear their own side. So, identify one area where you need to set a boundary and communicate it clearly to the relevant person. If you can't hold a discussion with them, it's best to not have a relationship with them. Practice mindfulness. Take 5 minutes today and practice mindfulness, breathing, and meditation. Use positive affirmations. Choose one positive affirmation and repeat it to yourself throughout the day. Spend a few minutes journaling about an area in your life where you feel you've lost the power and think about ways to reclaim it. Remember, reclaiming your power in managing your emotions is a journey, not a destination. Every small step you take is a victory and a move towards a more empowered and fulfilling life. You have the strength within you to make positive changes and take charge of your life. Believe in yourself and embrace the journey with courage and confidence. Now, I would like to thank you for listening to this episode of Live Without Limits, Reach Personal Success on a Daily Basis. And I hope you found it inspiring and empowering. I love to hear from your thoughts and experiences. So please feel free to share them on social media with the hashtag Live Without Live Without Limits. Stay tuned for our next episode where we'll dive into another topic of personal development. So until then, take care and keep striving for your own personal success because you are the only one that can decide whether or not you're going to take control over your life or whether you're going to allow someone else to take control over it for you. But the best thing you can do is take control over your own life and live it to the fullest and set boundaries with others. And if they refuse to accept those boundaries, then the best thing you can do is basically, I would say ghost them because they will never allow you to take control over your life because their power comes from controlling you.